I got to tell you guys, I've been endorsing Rocktron for probably over 20 years now. I've been probably the longest company I've ever worked with, and I've been with them longer than my wife, and that's saying a lot, man. And I still like them, and I still like my wife, but anyway, I got to tell you, we just came out with a new foot pedal that I just designed. It's called the Intimidator, but don't get scared. Anyway, it's a distortion pedal, and it's down here on the floor, and it looks like it's got a kind of camouflage design. So if you can't see it, it's because it's camouflage. So make sure you can find it. But you guys want to hear like how it sounds? Basically, it's just kind of, you know, add some gain and distortion if you want to go to 11, right? Because everybody loves to go to 11. This goes to 11 and a half. But I'll tell you what it has real quick. It's got bass and treble. It's got gain. It's got volume, and it has one special knob that's called Punish, if you just want to punish it a little more. So here's the basic sound so you can hear it. So that's without it. I'll turn it on. Here it kind of kicks it up a bit, right? Has a lot of sustain, so if you want to hit a note and let it last forever, you can kind of go. You know, that kind of thing, and you go to lunch and it's still ringing. But a little trick I'll tell you guitar players out there is if you're playing like guitar lines in a solo and you want the note to ring out but you don't want all the other noise to come in, just take the side of your thumb and kind of hold all your bass strings with your thumb, and then these other fingers that aren't really doing much, you know, they're not really getting paid to do anything, put these fingers on whatever other strings you're not playing. So if you're playing on just the G string, right, everybody loves to play with the G string, right? So you take the G string and just move that G string up and down the neck, but make sure that no other string has any vibration at all. Okay, does that make sense? So let me show you. If I'm on the G string in the key of like E minor or something, right, we'll go. If you watch my right hand, you notice it's kind of just muting. It's not really doing much of anything else. And then if you switch to another string, just mute everything else but that string. So if I move down to the D string, I can go like this. Little Gary Hoey trick of the day. All right? Try it at home. It's really fun. You guys want to hear another song? Sure. Awesome. I'm going to play a couple more songs, and then we're going to hang out. I've got some new CDs with me if anybody wants to grab one. They're normally $20, but today I dropped them down to $15 because I know you guys are musicians. But if you want to grab a CD, we do have some, and we're going to hang out and sign some stuff and talk to people. But I'm going to play another tune. You guys ready? Yeah. All right, here's another little blues song. It's called Boss You Around. All right? Table when I push you around, you're getting ready for a fight. I would say nice guys finish last, but not tonight. Don't make a sound, I'm gonna boss you around. Sometimes let a man be a man, and a woman be a woman. When you're crossing the line, why can't we just get along? Don't make a sound, I'm gonna boss you around. Listen up, baby. You held me down on my knees. This time, baby, it's my turn to rule. I have you begging me, please. Don't make a sound. I'm gonna boss you around. Don't make a sound. I'm gonna boss you around. Thank you so much, man. New song called Boss You Around. And if you guys want to learn from my grandmother and you have a relationship, don't try to win every battle because you will lose the war with a woman. You know what I'm talking about, guys, right? Just when you walk through the front door, just say, I'm sorry. As soon as you walk in the door, just say, I'm sorry, babe. And when she says, what are you sorry for? Say, you'll think of something. It keeps the peace, you know what I mean? And don't come home with flowers, because she's going to know you're up to something. But if you book her like a weekend in Vegas or something, that's different. Anyway, I'm Gary Hoey. It's great to be here with Rocktron and GHS. And like I was telling you, I've been with Rocktron for over a couple of decades now, and I've been with GHS for almost as long. I played Boomers when I was a kid. I played GHS Boomers. For those of you that are wondering, I'm using 10 gauge today, 10 gauge strings, a 10 through 46. Sometimes I use 10 through 52, like I like the heavy bass string. And I'm tuned down a half step today. I don't tune standard a lot, I tune a half step down. Why? Because life is stressful enough. So if you tune down a half step, it actually brings your blood pressure down and it kind of slows things down. And it makes the strings a little slinky, you know what I mean? So when you think about string gauge, don't think you have to use 13s just because Stevie Ray Vaughan did. You know, everybody has different hand strength. You got to do what's comfortable to you. Eddie Van Halen's one of my favorite guitar players, and I heard, you know, he uses 9 gauge strings, you know, and look at the tone he got. So the tone is really in your hands. It's really about that. But the one thing I've noticed with GHS strings is they seem to have a core in the center of the string that is stronger and tougher, and they last longer. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what they're doing with it. And I've been trying to convince them to change the company name to Gary Hoey Strings because it fits so well.